Boxing Fanaticos, this is Anna here to do another boxing analysis. This post-fight analysis is between Terrence Bud Crawford versus John Molina. Now, let's get straight to it, to the basics. Technical skills matter. Why do they matter? Well, you have great technical skills and you take your time out to outbox your opponent, and you can easily end it in the first round, second round, third round. But the poise, the ring generalship, the controlling distance, controlling range, using your jab when you want to use your jab, stab jabbing the person to take out their energy and take their heart from them. Those are qualities that you don't see very often. You see it from a time period, but you don't see it very often. And Terrence Crawford embodies the modern day, 80s style boxer puncher style with the killer instinct. And you just don't see that very often in today's boxing. You see it in flashes, but you don't see it consistently. And I feel like people should really study Terrence Crawford's style. If you have long arms and you're southpaw, orthodox, whatever, pay attention to where he places his punches at, the way he moves, the lateral movement, going left, going right, knowing when to duck, knowing when to just do everything. He knows when to hold, when to fold them. And that's the sign of a champion. Well seasoned. And he's repping Omaha, Nebraska so hard. He's a Midwest boxer like myself. Us Midwest people take great pride in seeing other people, well, at least me, I know I do, taking pride in people shining and doing their thing. So much respect to Bud. Very, very big fan of his. Been a big fan of his for at least 5 years now. And I just want to see him continue to rise and get even bigger, reach a higher plateau, even though he's an elite A-level boxer. You can even consider him one of the 5 masters of boxing now, because Bernard Hopkins is about to leave. So that leaves a spot for Terrence Crawford to hold that torch. And I feel like he will be. He will show people that he's the master of his craft and what he does. Now let's get to the actual fight. Terrence Crawford beat a Molina who was not at his best. He was not at his best. He was 4 pounds overweight because he claims he was working out too hard. He was using this new workout routine that involved a lot of heavy lifting weights, and using a lot of your own body weight and building strength. And when you build strength, you put on more muscle. When you put on more muscle as you get older, it's just naturally for you it's harder to lose weight as you get older, especially if you're building a lot of muscle and you don't know the proper way of losing weight. I feel like he doesn't know the proper way of doing it because there's different methods. Sometimes your body just gets sick of using that same method that you've probably been using for years and you need something different. Eating properly is a huge thing too, and drinking a lot of water. You need to be hydrated up here in the mind. Your brain needs water. Water is life. And without it, you're just waiting to be knocked out and hurt and put in the hospital. But Molina should be okay. He did take some unnecessary punishment at the end. I believe it was the 8th round or 9th round. You guys correct me in the comment section below. But he gave his all. He came forward like Max Kellerman and Roy Jones were saying. He was giving his all, even Jim Lampley. And it was very, very balanced today. It wasn't just, Terrence Crawford, what he's doing. I mean, they were doing some of that, the commentators, but they were actually giving John Molina a chance. They kept the viewer's eye on the fight, which is very important being a commentator. It takes skills to be a commentator. You just can't be biased, and for them to actually give John Molina a chance, it kept me even more interested, because usually when I watch an HBO telecast, I don't really subscribe to them very well because of the way that they do things when they speak about their fighter, the money man, the cash cow. But Terrence Crawford, toying with him, moving when he wanted to move, hold when he wanted to hold, using his jab at will, landing pretty much every jab. I think he was like 65 or 70% when it comes to jabs, which is insanity. John Molina was running into a lot of shots. The body shots was taking a toll in the middle rounds. Uppercuts, right hooks to the body from Terrence Crawford was just brilliant. And the right hook to the head was just there all night, and he took it. And the straight left hand had him hurt a couple times, but John Molina has such a big cortisone. big heart from the Mexican warrior. He's a real gladiator, like his name says, and you will be back, John Molina. Mark my words, you'll be back. This is not the end of you. You just need to reevaluate your career and probably go up to 147 pounds. Leave 140 alone because it's just not there. You have big power. If you focus on your power and your timing, you could do big things and maybe even get a couple upsets at 147 because you always believe in yourself every time you get into that ring. And that's what's most important. No matter if you have 5 losses or 10 or 12 losses. Look at Orlando Salido. When I first saw him, I thought, what is this, a joke? Is this a joke? This guy has 12, 13, 11 losses. Came in there and starched. Knocked him into 2025. And I mean, Juan Manuel Lopez just bulldozed him and said, I'm tired of people thinking I'm not going to win. I'm tired of people thinking I'm here as the opponent. I'm going to be the victor. I'm going to be the king of the ring. And that's what happened. So anything is possible in boxing. And that's what makes boxing exciting. But anyways, tell me what you think in the comment section below. Who should Terrence Crawford, who should Bud fight next? I was thinking what Max Kellerman was thinking. Go up to 147, challenge one of the biggest fishes at the top elite level of 147. And if you beat Errol Spence, you go down, to me, in my eyes. Maybe it's a little early for you guys, but in my eyes, as a legend. Because for you to jump up from 140 to 147, knowing this guy strong, talented, one of the best boxer punchers in this era of boxing. To me, he's on the verge of being as talented as a Sugar Ray Leonard. You know what I'm saying? Roberto Duran. Because he has that type of power, that type of skill, that type of pedigree. Like I said, he even gave Mayweather problems. I mean, real problems, to the point he said, get out my gym because you was, tagging him. Because he has great timing and great accuracy with his punches. Great hand-eye coordination. Remember, boxing is all about hand-eye. And the mind is everything. Without it, you lose your mind, boxing don't really matter. You just get knocked out or get frustrated and quit like what Nicholas Walters did. Have no respect for that man. He has to, come back. But anyway, I'm not going to veer off track because I tend to do that. Just tell me what you think is going to happen with Terrence Crawford. Is he going to just stay at 140 and dominate and face anybody else that, poses a threat? Or will he go up and face Danny Garcia? Because they've been beefing for a while too. But like I said, get back to me in the comment section below. I'll get back to you guys with more boxing news updates. Peace.